Okay, this is a Panavise type. Let me zoom out so that you can see. Where's my zoom? Zoom out. So it's a really sturdy, by a company called Panavise. They're I think they're out of Arizona. Anyway, I have several of their products, and by all means, they're an American company. Most of their stuff's made here in the United States, and it's all for the industry, for electronic industry. All right, so let me zoom in. So I'm working right there. I've already disconnected this guy. The next one I'm going to disconnect is this one. So let's see if I can get this guy to come off like I did the other one. Let's see how. And you know, I'm not too worried about, well, where do they go? I know that these two are tied over here to these two guys. And this one's going to be over here, so. All right, so there it is. All right, so now I've already loosened the nut over here on the outside. Let me zoom out a little bit. Oop, I'm going the wrong way. So I've kind of already loosened this guy right here, I think. No, I didn't. Okay. So let me loosen it right now. Okay. All right. Okay. So that came out. The new one is going to go in right there. Okay, I may have to well, that's interesting. I may have to cut this little guy off right here. This little guy right here. May have to break it off. I don't know if y'all can see that. On this one, it was it was bent down. So that's interesting. Let me see how that went. Yeah, they just kind of bent it out of the way a little bit. All right, well, here, problem is this is cast aluminum, so I don't know if oh, all right, it just broke right off. I just snipped it off, and the part just came right off. Okay, so cool. Don't destroy this. Well, it didn't destroy it. All right, so I'm going to push these. I'm pushing these back a little bit. I'm kind of just pushing them back. All right. So now let's. Oh yeah. Okay. That's good. And actually, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to. Well, if I can get the. All right, let's see. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm just going to turn it to the side here a little bit. I'm going to solder these on there, and then I'm going to spin it back, tighten it back up. So, all right, so clean. Get some solder on these guys. Alright, so this is known as tinning. I'm putting solder in here. It'll just make my job so much easier. Okay. Now I just want to make sure that I can stick these through there. I'm hoping. Alright, I'm going to have to stop here. I'll be right back. I need to go get some small little pliers and stuff to trim these a little bit. So this is a a Craftsman set. It belongs to my wife. I have some tools also, and so I'm gonna try and straighten this stuff out. Let's see. Maybe not with these. Probably these. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and straighten this out. These wires out here. Just going to try and straighten them out, and then I'm going to trim them. And you can trim like right in here. You can cut, or you can use. I could use these guys to cut also. But anyway, I have it right here, so I'm just going to trim it. And always put your finger over here, because when I was working in the industry, if the wire is real brittle and you're cutting it, it could shoot across the room and then go and land inside a stereo, and then when you turn it on it would short something out. And so I always want to put your finger right here on this side, right here, because it would, you know, as soon as you if the wire's through there and you cut it, it would take off. So alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'll solder this guy on there. Okay, I'll clean, and I'll add some solder to this thing, to my tip, and let's see if it'll go through there. Alright, that one's good. This next one over here. Alright, that's good. And the next one over here should go right in, hopefully. And there it is. All done. Alright, so now I'm just going to loosen this a little bit. And I'm spinning this back around the way it was. I can't leave it here because there's a hole where the screw comes through, where this mounts onto the subwoofer. So I'm just going to move this over like so, and it'll go right there. Then I'm going to tighten it right there. Hopefully the base doesn't vibrate this loose. All right, now I'm going to put, let's see, where is it? This guy. Uh-oh. All right, let me do this number. Let's see, can y'all still see that? Yeah, okay, so I'm going to do that. All right, and so there's a max and a min. The little knob has a little flathead screw right here, and then this guy goes right here. All the way. Let's see, I'm going to go all the way to the minimum. Actually, let me go to the max. Yeah, right there. And then I'm going to take my flathead, tighten this. And there it is. All done. I'm assuming that a repair like this, because someone's probably going to ask how much does something like this cost when you repair it. I don't know, nowadays I'd say probably no more than $150, $125 is what it would cost. This part right here was, I think it was $19 or something like that. It could have been less, I can't remember. And then obviously you have to have the tools, soldering iron and all that to do the work and stuff. So now the moment of truth will be when I go, I left, you know, the box and everything that's at my brother's, and so this afternoon I'm going to go install it and hope get everything in there. But it works. Alrighty. See you guys. Okay, so I guess what I can show you guys is how these are made. As a matter of fact, on the back of this, I don't know if you can see it, but it says Mosier on there. So Mosier's been around for a while. And I was suggesting in the other video that, or earlier in this video, because I'm just going to put all these together. I think this is the third short video. But here, let me see if I can open this up. And hope you guys are catching that. So that way you can see what it's like on the inside. So we'll pull those apart. We'll pull this apart. And I know, you know, there's probably some guys out there, hey, you could have sprayed it. You could use some contact cleaner, sprayed it. And, you know, at this point, I'd rather just replace it. That way I don't, you know, if it goes bad again, I don't have to worry about it. All right, so here goes. So, all right, I hope you guys can see that. Here's the wiper. I'm hoping this thing will focus on. I'm hoping it's focused on something here. See if I can get real close and let's see what it'll focus. I'm trying to see. Come on, camera, focus. Focus. Focus on me. Come on. Try to get it to focus. Yeah, it's focusing way back here on something over here. Doesn't want to focus on. See if I can do this. Will it focus on it? There you go. Okay. So here's the wiper. Come on, focus. Okay, and this black part back here, that's where the wiper wipes. So here, kind of hard to see that. Trying to get it to focus. Right here's the wiper right here. I guess what I can do is see if I can get it to focus all the way. There you go. All right, so the carbon goes from here. It's a carbon trace that goes all the way over here to this side. And then the wiper in the center is connected to the center one. It's right here, and it just wipes back and forth. And, you know, with time, this thing, it looks like it's been oxidized or something, the little wiper, and it just goes bad. You could spray it, yes. You know, there's room in there to, you know, take some spray and spray it, but it's not going to work for very long after that. It's kind of, you know, I mean, did I used to do that when I was in the industry? Yeah. But I would do it on, you know, this thing's going to be pounding and pounding and pounding and pounding and pounding because it's a subwoofer. So it's best just to replace the potentiometer. If it's in the radio, you could get away with it, you know, because on the radios, you know, when I was in it, there were potentiometers inside, and you would turn it, and, you know, you'd have the left and right balance and all that, like in the whole. It was an entire mechanism that kind of looked like this, and you spin it, and, you know, back here it'd have all the wires connected to the back, and you'd be, anyway, and it'd have this type of system inside, and you could get away with it there because those things were like $60 a piece, and the customer said, nah, you know what, I don't want to spend that much money. Well, let me just spray them out, and then eventually they're going to go bad. But anyway, so that's it. All right, we'll see you.